to infinity and beyond!
The ride Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin takes us into the world of Galactic Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear as he battles the evil Emperor Zurg with the help from his aliens, the Little Green Aliens. Buzz is a well-known character who we first met in the movie Toy Story. This movie was released by Pixar in 1996 and was famous for being the first full-length CGI movie. In the movie, Buzz is convinced that he is a real space ranger who accidentally crash-landed on Earth. Meanwhile, Sheriff Woody and the other toys try to make him understand that he is just a toy. In the second Toy Story movie, we learn about Buzz's ongoing battle with his enemy Zurg. He's trying to create an evil weapon, but needs batteries to power it. The Little Green Aliens have been holding him off for quite some time, but Buzz had to go help them. This ride takes us into the fantasy world as we work with Buzz and the aliens to try and defeat Zurg. The ride opened back in 1998 as a replacement to Delta Dream Flight. The ride has lasted a long time and is featured in other Disney parks around the world. One of the great things about this ride is that it appeals to the whole family. There are no height restrictions, and it is just as much fun for little kids as well as older kids and adults. One of the most appealing parts of the ride is the fact that each player gets a score based on how many targets they hit with their laser gun. This creates a fun sense of competition, which brings you back to the ride over and over. We're definitely drawn into the world of the ride, and this starts when we enter the lineup. As this is a popular ride, the lineup is often long. To keep you entertained, it has lots of pictures that tell the story of Buzz and Zurg, and also show previous missions done by Buzz. As you walk through, there are more and more things to see. Right at the end of the queue, there's an animatronic of Buzz that talks to you and moves around. For young kids, this is huge. Moving and talking Buzz is a big highlight of the ride. Buzz outlines your mission and asks for your help to defeat Zurg. The ride is made up of a train of carts that each hold 2 riders. It is run by the Omnimover system, which means that the carts don't stop unless they're told to by the ride operator. The carts go at the same speed during the entire ride, even the loading bay. You would think that makes it hard to get on, but they have a little conveyor that makes you get into your cart. Other rides that use the Omnimover system are Spaceship Earth and The Little Mermaid. Inside the cart, there is a laser gun and a score tally in front of each player. This sets up the competition between you and your fellow rider, as you can see each other's score increasing throughout the ride. As the ride heads into the first room, you can immediately start firing your gun to try and hit the targets. During the ride, you go through several different themed rooms. I'm not sure if they officially have names, but I'll call them the Robot Room, the Volcano Room, the Zurg Room, and the Light Show Room. In the Robot Room, you start off seeing robots on the left, and then more robots on the right. In the Volcano Room, there's a giant volcano on the right side. Then you go past some aliens. In the Zurg Room, you see Zurg on the right side and his escape machine. And in the Light Show Room, all you see is a cool animation of Buzz fighting Zurg. While I'm sure these rooms add to the overall story of the ride, in reality, as you move through them, you are primarily focused on finding the Zurg targets and increasing your score. This Buzz ride is very hectic, with bright colors, strobe lights, and the cart spinning around. Though it's not easy to really follow the story. Instead, the ride provides a big adrenaline rush as you try to get a high score, and of course, help Buzz defeat his enemy. When you defeat Zurg or your friends and family in competition, it feels good. It completes the fun you had while going on the ride. Toy Story is an iconic movie that most kids grow up watching, and many wonder if their toys also come to life. Maybe some kids don't believe it, but I know that I did. My family would be having dinner in the dining room, and I'd be peeking into the living room, checking if my toys had come to life. When I went to Disneyland back when I was 8, I loved the Buzz ride. I was a competitive kid and loved trying to beat my parents, but I also loved Buzz and Toy Story, so this ride was definitely one of my favorites.
To infinity and beyond!